Good morning everyone and welcome to a new reading vlog. So I will be doing some reading in this vlog, hopefully, but mostly it's been a really long time since I've vlogged, and I actually just went through like this memory card and cleared out all of the half-done vlogs that I had, because since the beginning of the year I have been trying to do vlogs and it just hasn't worked out. So I think the last one that I did was during Bookmas, which is crazy. So that's why over the course of this weekend, I'm going to try and actually finish a vlog because I have not been great about that lately. And I really do want to get back to, like, if not weekly vlogs, then bi-weekly. I think that's something that I will be able to do. But I am just going to get this all set up here. So, hi. It is currently Friday and I'm starting this vlog later because I got home from visiting my family this past Wednesday. That was also a whole journey. So I went home for my sister's bridal shower, which was a lot of fun, and I was home for what was supposed to be a week. I got there on the Saturday and then I was supposed to go home on the Sunday. But what ended up happening is, and I'll just tell you the short of it, my sister came down from California and she flew out of the States. She flew out of Detroit because it's just cheaper to fly out of Detroit when you're going to Windsor, because it's literally like 5 minutes away. So it's really just close. So she rented a car, and unbeknownst to me, I left my purse in that rental car, and we didn't realize until she was already at the airport. And normally that wouldn't be a big deal. Like, I would have just been able to, well, my dad would have done it because I don't drive in the States, but we would have just been able to like cross border, get the purse, everything would have been fine. But because of COVID, it just became this whole thing where like you can't do that. You need all these tests and everything. So because of that, I ended up having to pay for a new flight, which was super expensive, but I ended up flying out on Wednesday instead of Monday. And I just had, like, she's mailing the purse to me now. It's on its way, but my boyfriend just mailed my passport to me in the meantime, so then I would be able to fly. But yeah, that was just a journey, and it's just been so much. And to top it off, like, before I even got to my family's house, on my flight to Windsor, I ended up leaving my e-reader in the seat pocket in front of me because I was flying with Charlie, and I was just so focused on like getting off of the plane when I'm flying with him. And he's fine, he's a really good flyer, but it's just more so like I just want to be off of there because I feel bad. So I was so focused on that, I completely forgot that I had put my e-reader in the seat pocket in front of me until I went to go and read at night, because I read right before bed because it like relaxes me and helps me to fall asleep. So the very first thing that I had to do was buy a new e-reader. So I did get a new one, and I used to have the Kindle and it wasn't even a year old, which really upsets me, but I picked up a Kobo this time and I actually do really like this one. It's just, it was more money than I was expecting to spend in that moment, but it has like the little buttons to turn the pages, which is nice because I used to always accidentally turn the pages. And you can also have it so you're reading like a landscape in sort of portrait mode. But yeah, so I did get a new e-reader, but that's kind of like been the chaos of my life lately. Now, because I was planning on being home earlier, I had everything scheduled out, everything was good to go, but now I'm trying to play catch up and like get back on track with everything that I had wanted to do. So that's been kind of difficult. But anyways, as far as reading goes, while I was away, I finished Act Your Age, Eve Brown, and I did really love this one. This is the final book in the Brown Sisters trilogy, just a trilogy of like companion romance novels by Talia Hibbert. Her writing is fantastic. I can't wait to see what she's going to come out with next, because I will for sure be reading it. And Eve was a really relatable character for me as the youngest sister. Like, I felt like there was so much about her that I don't know if it's a younger sister thing or if it's just like, she just happens to be a character I could relate with a lot, but I did really like this one a lot. So from that, I am now currently reading The Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and I'm about 40% of the way through this one. I'm not quite enjoying it as much as The Inheritance Game so far. I think it kind of like jumps right into the story, and I am a little bit confused. I feel like I kind of, even though I'm 40% of the way through, I think I might still read a refresher on the first book, because I think like things might make a little bit of sense to me, but I am not like disliking it. I'm just kind of a wee bit like, how did we get here, if that makes any sense. But I also, this morning, I finished listening to the audiobook for The Gilded Ones by Namina Forna, and I really liked this. So I don't think I'll continue with the series just because I'm not a big series person, but I felt like this was super cool. It did end on a really interesting note, so I'll have to like look and spoil myself for what happens in the next book. Maybe I'll read the sequel. I don't really know. I'm undecided, but I loved the characters and the dynamic, and there were a lot of really interesting twists and turns, and I felt like it was a really like interesting new voice in fantasy. So I will be looking out for more stuff by this author for sure. But I don't know what audiobook I'm going to listen to next. I need to clean the house. I need to show you guys all the books that came while I was away because, oh my goodness, like I had so many packages when I came home. It's a little bit ridiculous. So I definitely, like, I have some stuff that I need to return clothes-wise because I also, just a bunch of clothing came in all at the same time. So maybe I'll show you guys that. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, I will for sure show you guys all the books that I got. And I will do that when I go upstairs later. Now I'm just going to have a little something to eat, and I'm going to get caffeinated because I have so much to do today, so much cleaning, need to start laundry and everything, and just get my life back into order. Like, my poor boyfriend had the house so clean, and then I came home and it's literally like everything exploded. It's so bad, but I am going to fix that today. That is my goal. I just need to have coffee first. Hello. Oh my God. That angle though. Well, I guess that's just how it's going to be. My hair has made its way on top of my head. I'm sorry. Maybe the lighting, it's just not going to get better. We're just going to deal with it. But I wanted to show you guys all the packages I have gotten because, yeah, I kind of have stuff everywhere at the moment. But some of these I was sent for my internship that I have to take pictures of them. So I'm not going to show you all of them, but they are just in here. But I will show you one of them because I'm super excited to have a copy of it. And that is for Aunties and a Wedding by Jessica Sutanto. I am so happy to have this in my hands. This is, I don't even know if it's like a direct sequel, but for Dial A for Aunties, which was so cute. I loved it so much. I'm really excited to read this one. And as I've said, this is like the year of weddings. Both my sisters are getting married and like everyone's getting married. It's just chaotic. So I want to read some wedding books, and I'm really, really happy to have a copy of this one. So I'm definitely going to try and read that one. But other than that, the rest of them that I have in this box, I'm not even going to try and pick it up. They are actually for me. Actually, not all of them are for me because I have a couple that are gifts. I'll show you the one that is a gift, but this is for my mom. So it's Mandy's Gourmet Salads, Recipes for Lettuce and Life by Mandy Wolf and Rebecca Wolf and Meredith Erickson. This is actually, I didn't realize it's a restaurant in Montreal, so I've never been, but it's like a salad bar, which is super cool. So this is just like a bunch of different salad recipes, and they just look absolutely delicious. So really excited. Like this one in particular, poutine, what is it? Poutine food truck salad. That sounds absolutely amazing. So really excited for this one. I'm probably gonna like take a peek in it and maybe pick up one myself and try and go to that salad bar because I'm definitely into that. But I did get myself a cookbook, which is That Sounds So Good by Carla Lawley Music, and it is 100 real life recipes for every day of the week. I have her other cookbook, but I haven't actually used it yet. But I go through phases where like everything I make will be from a cookbook, and then phases where everything is just from a blog. But I'm definitely going to have to kind of like take a look at all the recipes that are in here, see what I would like. I've picked up a couple of cookbooks lately because I get like a work discount, and we actually publish a lot of cookbooks, so I'm able to get a bunch of cookbooks, which is really, really nice. So I'm definitely trying to take advantage of that. This angle is bothering me so much, but like that's too low. I think that's a little bit better. So now getting to the rest of the stuff that I have here, we have How to Fail at Flirting by Denise Williams. I've seen this one on TikTok. Actually, there's quite a few books that I picked up because of TikTok. I will get to the rest of them, but I'm just going to start with those. Neon Gods by Katie Robert, I think might be way out of my comfort zone. I think this is like a super smutty, like paranormal romance. So this is definitely going to be different for me, but I'm willing to give it a go. We'll see. Not going to write it off yet. I also, because of TikTok, decided to pick up A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I've seen this everywhere. Like, I saw it when it came out, but for some reason it didn't really stand out to me, but the whole trilogy is out now. So I picked up the first book. And then there's also the Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake, which I quite truly have no clue what it's about. I had a coupon, okay? I had a coupon at Indigo, which is why I ended up getting a bunch of stuff. But look at the end papers for this one. Very cool. No clue what it's about, but I do know I've seen it on TikTok. So I think that these are like the only ones that I have picked up because of TikTok. I don't think I'm forgetting any. But other than that, I picked up Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I haven't read this yet, and she actually has a new book that's going to be coming out relatively soon, so I feel like I need to read this one. Then I have Much Ado About You by Samantha Young, which I believe is an adult, whatchamacallit, Shakespeare Much Ado About Nothing retelling. My brain just not working today. I also have I Kissed Shara Wheeler by Casey McQuiston, which I'm so excited to have an arc of this. I still need to read one last stop, but I'm super excited for this one. It's actually Casey McQuiston's first YA book, which is awesome. So that one was sent to me, as well as they also in that package sent Tokyo Dreaming by Emiko Jean, which I'm so excited to have because this is the sequel to Tokyo Ever After, which I read last year and really loved. And this one is coming out May 2022, as well as this one. I'll give like more specific dates when I actually film my book haul, which will be soon. I was actually also sent Daughters of the Deer by Danielle Daniel, which is a historical fiction, so I'm super excited about that. I believe it's a Canadian historical fiction as well. But then I have a bunch of books that I had pre-ordered. So I have 1,000 Steps into the Night by Tracy Chee. This is by the author of We Are Not Free, which was my favorite book that I read last year, so I'm so excited for this one. Then we have The Lost Dreamer by Liz Huerta, which is such a gorgeous cover. I'm absolutely obsessed with this one. And I also actually filmed a TikTok when I was doing an unboxing of all of these books, so if you wanted to watch that, I'll have my TikTok link down below. I've just been having so much fun with TikTok. But I also have The Rumor Game by Danielle Clayton and Sona Chairai-Potra. They wrote Tiny Pretty Things together, and this is their latest collaboration, so I'm really excited for that one. Then we have All That's Left in the World by Eric J. Brown, and this isn't a pre-order, but I got A Golden Fury by Samantha Coho because this one was actually on clearance. It was like $6 for the hardcover, so I was like, I'm gonna take advantage of that. And then finally, I have House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland, which I've heard is apparently quite scary, so we'll see how that goes for me. So those are all the books that I got. I also am just surrounded by other things that I purchased, but I will show you the planner that I got because I got my third planner now from Plum Paper. They don't sponsor me or anything. I pay for all of this by myself. I pay for the unfortunate shipping charge and everything, but it's so worth it. I've never found a planner that I love as much as this, but it's customizable, which is what's amazing. So I do the 6-month daily layout, which is why this is my third one. I'm just about to finish up with my last 6-month layout, and now I'm kind of changing this one. So what you can do is like just kind of decide what you have here. So I feel like it's easier if I just pick up the camera. I just changed the headings and everything. And yes, I'm exposing myself for wearing pajama pants. Just pretend that I'm fully dressed. But I have like my workout up here, important. And then here I might just put a little quote or something. I have my daily to-do list. And then here is actually stuff that I have to do every day. So I have like certain goals that I have every day, like read 50 pages, take the dog for a walk, things like that. Don't change from day to day, so I keep those there, and then I'll just keep other to-dos there. Then I have my hourly layout, and then I like to write down what I'm going to eat, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that box either, but yeah, this is that. There was someone at the door, and I was just going to leave it, which I normally do, but then I got nervous that it was going to be my purse, and I had to sign for it or whatever, but it was actually just an Indigo package. So I'll get to that in a second, but with Plum Paper, I wanted to show you guys, you can actually get interchangeable covers. It's so amazing. I love it. Like, I wish I was sponsored by them, but this is just me being obsessed with them. So I picked up a few, like I felt like this one was really cute for spring. Then this one I really liked for summertime, and just some other fun ones. Like you get the front and back cover, because at first I was like, did I order two of the same? But then I figured it out. Then I have this one, which is just like little cheetahs and everything everywhere. I have some fun little purple butterflies, and then whales, because I love whales, and these little green, it also has butterflies and flowers. But it's super fun because I have such a hard time. Like, one of the things that you get to personalize about it, obviously, is the cover. And I have such a hard time picking. And as I was looking at them, like I said, this is my third order from them, and this is the first time that I figured out that you can do customizable covers that are interchangeable, which is super cool. So I was like looking at them before, and I was like, they have so many like Christmas and wintry themed covers, and I was like, wow, that's weird. Like, I really love Christmas and winter, but I don't know if I love it enough to have like a year-round planner that has a cover on it like for Christmas or whatever. But then I realized it's because they are interchangeable. So I'm definitely going to be getting some like fall and winter ones when we get closer to that. But I just figured I'd start out with like a couple of just fun ones. And then the actual cover that I picked is just this like floral. I'll move the protector so you can see it, but it's just really pretty for spring. So since this is like spring summer, because this goes from April to September, I felt like, you know, I should go with something a little bit more fun, and then I'll switch it up to fall when that time comes. I will also say their customer service was amazing, because I accidentally made it start in the wrong month, and I contacted them and they were able to change that for me really quickly. So I've had a great experience with them. I swear to God, this is not sponsored. I definitely paid for it, but it is really awesome if you're looking for a planner. Now I will unbox this. I don't know what it is, if like it's just because we're just getting out of Christmas, but I have received so many books lately. It is absolutely ridiculous. So this is actually one that I have an arc of over there. I have books everywhere. I really need to put my shelf extensions on. It's stressing me out. But it is, so this is Ever After by h.leblanc, which is the author of, I read it last year, In Deeper Waters, I think it's what it's called, but I liked that one a lot. So yeah, things are chaotic here. I really need to clean things because it is majorly stressing me out. But to give you guys an idea of how serious I am about TikTok, I bought a little TikTok tripod, like for my phone and everything. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, I'm having so much fun there. But I haven't actually opened this yet, but it's like just a ring light tripod thing. And I felt like it would be handy, you know, it would be useful. I'm having a lot of fun with things like that. I can use it for whatever, and it wasn't that expensive. So it was an investment. I say it's an investment. It really wasn't. It was like $40 or something like that, I think, so it's not that bad. Anyways, I still have so much to do, including clean this room, so I'm just gonna like probably put on some music so then I can just do it really quickly. I also still need to start laundry. I am chaotic right now. Happy Saturday! So I have started listening to a new book. I didn't do much reading yesterday at all, just because I'm still trying to get my life together, you know? But today I have some things that I'm doing where I can just listen to an audiobook. So I've started listening to By Charm and a Curse by Jamie Questel, which is like a carnival sort of story. I'm not really sure how I feel about it yet. Like, it kind of seems like it's a little bit on the younger end of YA, which there's nothing wrong with that. I just think I'm kind of like past that. I don't really enjoy those books as much anymore. But this is like, so far there's like a character named Gin and a character named Whiskey, and that has been just interesting for me. I don't know, certain things about it I'm just like kind of cringing a little bit. It just feels a little bit young for my personal taste. Like, once again, nothing wrong with that. It's just not really what I want. But I am going to continue listening to this while I am like doing stuff. Right now I'm trying to kind of like organize my books, plan out some videos, but I also want to get ready and like film a little bit of stuff today, not a ton. I had wanted to kind of clean, but I don't think I'm going to have time to do that. But I did get some of that done yesterday. But tonight I'm actually going out, which is wild because I haven't been out in like years. Like, even before COVID, I can't tell you the last time that I have been like downtown, and this will be my first time going out in Montreal as well. So I'm excited for it, but I also need to get myself ready and everything, and it has been so long since I have done that, so that's going to be an interesting journey. So I'm just going to kind of finish up with what I'm doing right now, which is kind of organizing my audiobooks and everything, and then I'm going to get ready. My hair is falling out. I literally have never felt more awful and ugly in my life, but yeah, we're ready to go out. Just for context, I like when on medication, I gained a ton of weight, so I'm very uncomfortable and everything, but I did put on my going out outfit. Literally, like, everything's a mess because I couldn't find anything that I liked that I felt like looked good, but this is what we're settling with. My hair has just gone to complete shit, but yeah, Yay! Good morning! Happy Sunday. It's so sunny right now. I cannot even. Where should I don't know what I'm doing. So last time I updated you guys was about going out yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. We went and did karaoke, and I was able to have fun despite the fact that, like, I posted this on Instagram, but honestly, like, I felt not great about myself, to be honest. It's just been like a really rough past couple of years, as it has been for a lot of people, but like going on medication and everything has put me at a point where I just don't really feel comfortable with myself. So anytime that I like get ready for something, I'm like, oh, like excited to, you know, get ready and look nice. And then whenever I look at myself, I'm like disappointed because that's not what I want to look like. So it's something I'm working on for sure. And like, it's a work in progress to work on not only like the physical aspect of things, but obviously the mental aspect of things is a huge part of it as well. So that we're getting there, but I didn't want to like just leave that clip in and not like acknowledge it. But today I now have so much catch-up work to do because I didn't end up getting like anything done yesterday because it took me like so long to get ready and to pick an outfit. So I need to clean the house. Like, I have stuff everywhere because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm getting ready for going out or anything, there ends up being clothes everywhere whenever I get back. And at first yesterday it was fine, but then it quickly devolved into madness. Like, there was a tornado that went through. So I really need to clean that up. I need to get my office set. Basically, I kind of need to do like a reset to get everything ready for next week so I can get back on my routine and schedule because I haven't been on it in a little bit from going home. It's just at a point where it's overwhelming. So I'm going to finish up my coffee and then I'm going to clean up. And then the plan after that is I'm going to kind of like fix up my hair a little bit, put on a little bit of makeup, and I'm going to film some videos, hopefully. That's really like, I do need to get it done actually. So I will film at least one video. Then I'm hoping to get just some like content prepared. So then I'm ready for the coming weeks and everything. And then I'm getting my hair done later in the week. So I'm going to have another filming day. But that's just kind of where we're at right now, is really I need to clean, but I'm going to caffeinate first. So then I can actually clean. So happy Sunday. Hello. So I wanted to give you guys a little reading update. I have been listening to this. I haven't been doing much like physical reading for the Hawthorne Legacy, but I'll get to it. But this, I'm like torn between wanting to continue with it because I enjoy carnival stuff. But I don't really like the setup for this one, how it's just kind of, I don't know. It doesn't sit well with me, but also there was a death that made me very mad. So now I kind of think that I might DNF it. I'm trying to look at Goodreads reviews to see what the vibe is because I can't decide to see if I do want to continue with it, but I really don't know right now. I don't know. Ugh, I'm just really mad about the death because I can't handle that kind of death. And yeah. I don't know. So I just wanted to close out this vlog. I know I didn't do a ton of reading or really much of anything, but I did really want to get a vlog up because as I went to go and edit this one, I realized that the last one I did was in like November 2021. So I would just like to like post one, or else it just ends up taking me forever. And I do feel like there's some solid things in this vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another one soon. Bye!